Pat Calloway. Pat Calloway catches the ball. Brings it up about 15 yards. Looks like they'll start first and 10 for Middletown around the 37-yard line. Pitch to DJ Costello, breaks up more tackles.
Inside back. Actually, it looks like
extra point by number 32, Jack.
Inside, lines, let's go. Lines, let's play. Yes. Inside, lines, let's go. Right. Inside,
Picked up by Scott Beaver.
lines, let's play.
Joe will be first.
Lines, let's go. Right.
Callaway with the run. Nope. Jason Cutzel. Tackle. Second and 12.
Lines, let's go. Go. Come on, lines, let's go.
Eagles Blanco with the run. Defensive.
Get a good angle, get a good angle.
Jack O'Leary. Run by Callaway. One by Pat Callaway. Picks up by number 32, Jack O'Leary. Not much of a return. First and 10, looks like about the 22-yard line. Official timeout.
That's the way we go, let's go, let's go. Hey, hey, let's go. L-E-T-S-G-O, that's the way we spell it, so let's go. Hey, hey, let's go. L-E-T-S-G-O, that's the way we spell it, so let's go.
446.
Hey, let's go.
446.
L-E-T-S-G-O, that's the way we spell it, so let's go. Hey, hey, let's go.
And punting, number 9, Chris Anderson. Corey gets the punt. Only a couple of yards. Run by Corey Huff.
I think it's on this side. Center.
Pitch to number 83. He does punt. Action, I believe it's number 19, Zach Benton. And number 32, Jack O'Leary. Jack O'Leary picks it up. DJ Costello with the run. Pitch to DJ Costello. Michael Bond drives him outside. Looks like first and 10 from about the 11-yard line. DJ Costello with the run. Tackle, I believe, 2 yards for Costello, 2nd and 8. Pass to Zach Benton. Complete. It's going to be 4th. Michael Bond picks up the kick. Run by Corey Hoffman, tackled by number 67, Chris Cook. Maybe a yard. Fumble on the play. And the official says Middletown has the fumble. Looks like picked up by number 45, 24-yard line.
in a few days we'll just be out on the street asking people how to do it.
Yeah, I'll probably go tight ends.
And presented to number 45, Brooks Moser.
Chris.
No good. Walkersville 0. And $10 for your whole body length. Please help support the 50-50. The money goes to the athletic booster
Drive through the
program.
ball. Drive through the ball.
Thank you. Picked up by Scott Beaver. Wrapped up. Callaway with the run. Tackle by number 50.
Let's get this. Come on.
I'll see if I got the back on that
Oh! We recovered.
Middle down. Run by DJ Costello. Anderson sacked his quarterback. There's no call. There was a fumble.
Come on, give us some help. Give us some help. State come here, Chris. Come on, state come on. Big babe, big babe.
Picked up by Corey Hoffman. Tackle by number 43, DJ Costello.
Come on, D. Run, baby.
Looks like Hoffman picked it up, jumped on the boards for your arms length, and $10 for your body's length. Money goes to the athletic boosters to support the athletic program. Fake, and he gets nailed behind the line. Tackle by number 57, Pat Staub and Greg McIntosh. Back to number 23, Pat Callaway. back deep. And Jack sends it.
Good field, good field. Another way, Jack.
Jack O'Leary with the beautiful run. Subs. Popcorn.
Come on, Mom, help us out.
Plenty of stuff.
Help us out.
That's complete.
It's there, touchdown.
That's touchdown, Middletown, number 19, Zach Denton. Extra point is good for Jack O'Leary. He Walkersville Lions 0. Weaver and number 83, Parker. Checking. We have Oswin Kyle. Scott Beaver with it. Here goes Parker with the pitch. Galloway with the punt. Ball down. His first hit.
We're gonna look at the clips.
Pass intended for Galloway.
They check split in.
That 8 for the Lions. There goes for it.
First down.
DJ Costa.
As soon as they set the chains.
Short ball, picked up the fumble. And it is going to be, I believe the official is saying Middletown. Costello with the run, looks like he might have lost. Picked up by Corey Hoffman. Tackle by Yates. Corey Hoffman with the run. Looks like intercepted, Jacob with the interception. He's tackled by 70. DJ Costello with the run. He takes a couple of tackles with him. And it's a touchdown. That's my tackle here. And it's blocked. No good. Got 23, Pat Callaway. Got Viva with the kickoff. Nice run up the middle. Tackle by number 57, Matt Goff. He goes forward with the run.
Nice play. Sean, that away, Sean.
Jay Callaway.
You're on the field, Sean.
Run. He goes Parker with the run. Tackle by
Boy, Zach.
That Callaway. Back deep, number 32, Jack Olin.
Nice ball.
Pass to Jack Olin.
We need him back.
Thrown by Scott Hosh. Tackle.
Upfield, Zach.
Pass complete to Jack Denton.
Lions, go! Beat the Snakes! Go! Lions, go! Beat the Snakes!
Pass intercepted by David Shangle. Tipped it right to his arm.
That's
He
after
goes
the
Walker with the pitch. Corey Hoffman keeps it. To get There goes Parker up the middle.
We got the ball.
Fumble. And it is middle pass. DJ Costello gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Tackle by 16. We're going to have a little showtime by our varsity. Deep, Corey Hoffman. Beautiful punt by Chris Anderson. Corey Hoffman picks it up.
Hey, Brooks.
And he's tackled by...
Big blow here, big blow. Come on. No scores. Come on, come on. Come on, D. No pride score here. Come on. Didn't go 10 yards. Gotta get a big one.
First and 10 for Middletown.
That's a big carry there.
Greg McIntosh.
Take a penalty. Boomer here.
Nice kick by Chris Anderson.
the split. To the split. First quarter on the side. You're second. Stay in bounds. That's
Pass picked. Run by
Seniors rock! Seniors roll! Seniors rock! Seniors roll! Seniors rock and roll!
Dumble again.
he lost the ball.
Number 72, Jason Abbott, assisted by 62, Matt Paul.
Christine! Where's Holly? Will you tell her to come here? Awesome.
be 3rd and 2. Room for a ball, 1st and 10 from the Catawba 2-yard line. to receive number 3 custom ticket of the Cougars.
Sweep, sweep.
Same way all day. Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like they said.
Bigelow of the Warriors, and it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Cougars. For the Cougars to receive Gainer and Webb for the Warriors.
Uh-oh. 58's coming in.
Are they gonna sweep it?
Not the athletes and the players to do it. 12 kids back from last year's team. 13, I guess, if you count Marcus Smith, who quarterbacked him 2 years ago. Kind of a gutsy move on Mark Mitchell's part. He puts Marcus Smith in at quarterback this year, moves Alan Weber, who was an all-MVAL choice at quarterback last year, to his more natural position at halfback. They've got some weapons offensively. They play great defense. Carl Pfister is a fine player. Bobby Vivian, Wes Schaefer, we can go on and on with the talent they have. But I think it's more of a mental thing, more of a focus thing, and they need to cut down on those mistakes, obviously, that plagued them last week if they want to beat what is always a pretty good Boonesboro team.
Boonesboro has very high expectations this season. They were 5-5 last year. They return a slew of starters as well. What do you see with Boonesboro this year? Well,
Clayton Andrews, who's a veteran coach at Boonesboro, 5-5 last year. He thinks they're going to be better this year, but he's a little concerned about their line play. He thinks he's a little thin in the line. He's got some great skill players, a young backfield, Zach Winger, Eddie Moten, Troy Webb. Eddie Moten is the real stud. He's a north-south runner, has some elusive speed, and he can break tackles. So he's a kid that the Railroaders are going to have to mark here this evening. But by and large, they didn't have a real good game last week either. They got thumped by Liberty 27-7. So both these teams are looking to get off the skid and get into the victory column here tonight. Should be a very entertaining MVAL contest.
Hunger for both Brunswick and Boonesboro. We'll be back in a moment with the start of tonight's game.
change the world, you don't have to be rich or famous or play ball or lead countries. All you have to do is tell your family you want to be an organ donor. Talk to your family about organ donation. Talk to your family about donating life.
Welcome back to Brunswick High School. The Rotors set to take on the Boonesboro Warriors in an MVAL battle. Each team 0-1 on the season with a loss last week. Brunswick losing 6-0 to Poolesville, and Boonesboro losing to Liberty 27-7. Last week, Brunswick was home, and they dedicated the new lights that you'll see around the stadium tonight in our broadcast at some point.
Well, you probably hear them, too.
Yeah, and you can hear them. The hum you hear is not your TV set. There are the new lights, newly installed for this season. There's a little bit of a hum. It's not your TV set, so no adjustments are necessary. We're all hearing it.
Carol Smith, the AD here, was so worried about it. She says, I'm so sorry for all this racket. We don't know what's causing it. I said, Carol, don't worry about it because we're going to be able to see so much better. So, but it's a wonderful improvement to the field here. They just do a grand job here in Brunswick, and the lights certainly make a big difference here to the football stadium.
Beautiful lights. Booster Club funded part of that. Chris Owens will kick it for the Railroaders as they try to bounce back from that loss a week ago. A short kick. Out to the 42-yard line is Eddie Moten, and he's the back that Jay mentioned in the pregame show that Brunswick is going to have to mark. They're going to have to keep an eye on him, and he's already had a big play on the kickoff. So 1st and 10 from the 42 for Boonesboro. Excellent field position. Their quarterback is Chris Wright. He's 6'1", 165 pounds, and he's a senior. Zach Yinger is a sophomore running back, along with Moten. Kevin Bigelow's the tight end. He's the guy they go to when they put it in the air. On the ground, this is Yinger with an opening on the right side. And Yinger goes down in the grasp of Chad Kerr, but not before he crossed into Brunswick territory. So Yinger with the big run.
Yeah, there you see a good look at Yinger, and he is only a sophomore, Walk. It's a very young backfield for Clayton Anders' squad this year. Outside the quarterback, Chris Wright, who's a senior, thought they may have a little bit of controversy at quarterback this year. I'll pick it up after this snap.
2nd and 1, Moten with a first down. The initial hit made by Mike Aaron of Brunswick, but Moten gained about 4 yards down to the 47-yard line. Make it 2 yards. The spot is now back at the 47, but enough that they'll have to at least measure. But it looks like he got the first down. We'll have to see what the officials
watch it again.
Tell us they're going to measure.
Moten, a north-south runner, so says Clayton Anders, and he's a hard hitter. Can break some tackles, so Railroaders defense will be very much aware of young Mr. Moten here this evening.
He went north on that play, enough for a first down.
Quarterback controversy I was talking about. They had 2 kids that played quarterback, Chris Wright and John Quayle. It should have been a good competition coming into this season. Quayle, though, elected to play fall baseball, so took himself out of the loop. Chris Wright gets the job by default, but he's a very fine veteran quarterback. You like to have a senior leading that attack, particularly when you're handing the ball off to underclassmen.
The fake. Wright, the lefty, tosses it down the middle, incomplete. Good coverage by the Rotors at the 37-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Danny Bogger with pretty good coverage and a pretty good pop on young Mr. Eddie Moten that time. Bogger, a junior, 5'11", 175 pounds. Let's watch it again. Obviously, get a look at Chris Wright. A little play action, rolls left. He's a left-handed passer, so this is the right direction for him. This catchable ball maybe a little bit behind Moten, but Bogger there to finish things off.
This is Moten. He breaks to the outside and meets a wall of Rotors. A gain of maybe 2 down to the 45 for Moten. He didn't go north-south that time. He had to break it outside.
Nick Gordon doing a nice job. A big guy, 6'3", 230. Also got some help from Wayne Toms. We'll watch it again. Good pursuit by the maroon and gold on that play. And again, Moten more prominent up and down the field, a vertical runner rather than a lateral runner. Didn't do much getting outside that time.
Third down, about 8.5. The handoff to Moten, and he's stuffed by 4 Rotors at the 44 and pushed backwards. In the middle of that pack was Carl Fissner, who's one of the anchors of the defense. 42 against 42, and it'll be 4th down and long.
Carl Fissner is a hitter and an outstanding junior season, and looking to put things together here his senior year. That's a nice play by Carl and company to set up a punting situation.
In punt formation for the Warriors is Justin Malott, a 5'11 senior.
Be good for the Rotors to get a good special teams play here.
And a pretty good kick. Matt French deep in Rotor territory. French to the outside. He's got room down the sideline. French has a wall of blockers in front of him, and he reaches the 45 of Boonesboro. What a run back on the punt.
That's a pretty good special teams play, wouldn't you say, Jeff?
Biggest play they've had this season. No offense last week.
Well, they needed that, and watch it again. It didn't start so well. It
didn't even look like he was going to pick it up at first.
He evades Moten, but now the pursuit has kind of ran past the ball. And now it's up to French to kind of kick it in gear. Picks his way. There's a very nice block by Danny Bogger that time. That sort of cleared the lane. Another nice block there by 22, Alan Weber.
And look at the wall there. It's a convoy.
See if they can take advantage of this now.
Fissner tumbles down to the 38-yard line, a pickup of about 7 yards. A 48-yard punt return by Matt French to set up Brunswick in excellent territory. And Fissner with a good first down run. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Carl Fissner, a very dependable, do-everything kind of back. He can catch the ball well, runs very well, hits awfully hard. A kid that can do a lot of good things out there on the field for the Railroaders.
Marcus Smith is the quarterback for the Rotors. He was the starting QB as a sophomore, did not play last year. Ball may be loose. No. Fissner hung on to it, but no gain on the play. So it sets up 3rd down and 3.
Well, Fissner that time ran into big Steve Weaver, and I say big with a reason. 5'11", 269 pounds is young Mr. Weaver, but Fissner still trying to move those legs, not able to get much yardage on that play. Sets up a 3rd down situation for the Railroaders.
A little over 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. No score, and this is the first possession by the Rotors.
Don't forget Jeff Weber, a running back, but he can throw.
Yes, he can. He's number 22. He gets the pitch. Alan Weber still on his feet. He broke a tackle. And Weber will lose about a yard, but he should have lost a lot more. The hit in the backfield pushed him backwards, but he was able to maintain his balance and almost get back to the line of scrimmage.
Alan Weber, a real fine athlete. Let's watch it again. 5'11", 190-pound senior. Should have been taken down right there by Nathan Himes, but refused to go. Now he's kind of trapped against the side. Really not much room to do anything.
So the Rotors will kick it. Nearly blocked. This is Yinger. And he goes down at around the 16-yard line.
We might have
good coverage, but maybe a penalty mark.
Sorry, Jeff, we may have roughing the kicker on, against the Warriors.
So Doug King, the punter, got roughed up a little bit, and that will give the Rotors a 1st down.
Doug doing a pretty good job. Not a big kid at 5'9", 145. He hung in there that time, and he got whacked pretty good. You see the referee with the call, so the Railroaders get a break here and watch it again.
This is what you call taking one for the team, because he walked off the field limping.
Yeah, he got hit pretty good that time. He was up in the air after he released the ball, and the Boonesboro defender couldn't get out of the way and hits Doug.
So Brunswick will start over. This time they have it at the 24-yard line of Boonesboro. Weber with a carry. Breaks it outside. Weber inside the 15. He's finally stopped by number 37, Chris Winpigler, but close to a first down run for Alan Weber. That time he had some room.
Well, he got a nice block that time from 77, Wes Schaefer. That sort of freed him in the outside. Weber, little juke move there, picked up another couple of yards, and the Railroaders in good shape here.
That extra couple of yards got him the first down. So Brunswick trying to get on the board. 7:20 remaining first quarter. No score from Brunswick High School. Weber again, good block by Fissner. He cuts it back inside and goes down after about a gain of a yard.
Nice hit that time by 84, Andy Ketzel, who sort of came close very quickly. This play looked like it was going to go a little further than what it did, but Ketzel made up some ground very quickly and took Al down to the ground.
So second down for the Roaders, who had 112 students try out for their football program this year. A timeout now called by quarterback Marcus Smith. Mark Mitchell's in his 11th season. The first year he was the coach, only about 30 kids went out for the team, and this year they've quadrupled that, and that's amazing, Jay, considering they're the smallest population in the Frederick County area as far as schools are concerned. So about a fourth of the young men who go to this school tried out for football.
Yeah, it's an amazing situation here at Brunswick. It's been well chronicled in the local papers, and Mark Mitchell just has done a tremendous job in building what can now be called a program. You know, they had 4 trips to the States during the 90s. I think that put them 3rd in the conference, so behind Middletown and Smithsburg. So they've had some outstanding success, and I think it starts very much with Mitchell's philosophy, which really has football ranked number 3. The first thing he talks about are caring about these kids as people, then he cares about them as students, and then he cares about them as football players, and it's in that order. And he's really got something going good here with the Brunswick Railroaders, and this community has really gotten behind them and supported them very well.
He definitely has a program now, something to build on from last year. They were 10-3, 7-2 in the MVAL. They lost to Forestville in the 1A state title game at Byrd Stadium, their first ever trip. Second down and 9. And a running play again for the Roaders. That time it was Mike Aaron. So it'll be third down and about 5 upcoming. Aaron with a 4-yard pickup.
So a critical play coming up here for Brunswick. They have not yet scored any points this season, and they would very much like to break that string right now and draw first blood here this evening against Boonesboro.
Ball resting just outside the 10-yard line. They need to get to about the 5 to get a first down. Smith will pass. Throws it up for French, incomplete. Good coverage on the play by number 44, Troy Webb, who also is a wingback on offense.
Play was pretty close to being complete. Smith just barely overthrows French.
Nice toss there.
Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, it was there, and Matt was behind the defender. Looks like the Railroaders are going to go for a field goal, Walk.
And timeout is called. Chris Owens is the kicker. Boonesboro will call timeout. Not used to seeing maybe many field goal attempts, so they'll discuss things as the Roaders have a 4th down and 5 at the 10-yard line. So it'll be about a 27, 28-yard field goal attempt by Chris Owens and the Brunswick Railroaders. The Roaders returned 22 of the 37 players who played in that state title game last year. So as we've been talking about throughout the broadcast, a lot of experience returning. 6 offensive starters and 6 defensive starters from a year ago. The expectations are very, very high for this team, but that loss to Poolesville last year, I hope that's not a bad omen, because the last 4 or 5 years, whoever has won that game has gone to the playoffs, and whoever has lost has not seen postseason action.
Well, I hope that's not the way it goes this year either.
I don't think it will be. I think they're going to break the string this year.
I think they will. I think they have an excellent team. I know talking to Tim Ambrose on sidelines this past week, and Timmy's very high on Brunswick and the job that Mark has done here. He thinks they are an absolute threat in the NBAL conference.
And we'll be televising that game, I believe, in the middle of the season.
That might be a nice game to tune in, the Brunswick-Middletown game. Should have some conference title implications.
Okay. Marcus Smith is the holder, and remember, he's the QB, so he could throw it. Chris Owens is the kicker. 27-yard field goal attempt is good. The Rotors are on the board for the first time in the 2000 season on a 27-yard field goal by Chris Owens. It's 3-0 Brunswick. And that roughing the kicker penalty against Boonesboro gave Brunswick new life, and they cash in with points.
You see it again, and that one was good probably from 37 quite easily. Nice foot by young man in your screen right there, number 2, Chris Owens, a 5'7", 150-pound senior, and gets the Railers on the board here this evening. 3-zip lead over the Boonesboro Warriors.
So Owens provides his team with their first points of the season. And maybe a little bit of momentum. That's something that Mark Mitchell talked about at halftime of last week's game. It was scoreless between them and Poolesville at the half, and Mitchell said we need to get a little bit of momentum going, and stayed scoreless until a turnover late in the game, and Poolesville had to just go 26 yards on their touchdown drive to score the only points of the game. So hopefully this will provide a spark and some momentum for the Rotors as they get on the board first. Owens has it teed up. Yinger, Moten, and Nathan Himes are back deep for Boonesboro.
Let's see if Chris can get a little deeper kick this time than he did the first time out, because if you recall, Moten fielded the ball not very far downfield and had a pretty good return, but some special teams have played a big part of this game here early tonight, as they so often do. That's
and
much
a good
better.
kick. Yinger straight ahead. Yinger across the 40. So Boonesboro with very good special teams, especially on the kick return. They've had some nice returns tonight to give them excellent field position. They'll start beyond the 40 again as Yinger with another good return.
Tell you what, Yinger looks like a runner. And you talk about north and south. He is straight up this time. He's going right up the gut. Big, long strides, and actually looked like he may have hit one of his own blockers coming upfield. Could potentially have gone further.
He maybe needed to adjust a little bit to the east or west.
That's right, yeah.
Might have gotten more. The fake by Wright. Now he takes off. Fissner chasing him. And then he's hammered out of bounds by Mike Aaron. Gain of about 5 yards by the quarterback Wright. Maybe 6.
Michael Aaron's a hitter, Jeff.
Yes, he is.
A couple of times this evening already here. We're still in the first quarter. You have called out his name. Let's watch it again. We are going up close and personal on this one. And watch Mike Aaron levy a very, very solid hit and throw the quarterback Chris Wright to the ground. Good shot by Mike Aaron.
Second down at about 4. This is Yinger. The speedster is taken down after a first down run. Hit made by Wayne Toms. So Yinger with a nice run into Brunswick territory, down to the 46-yard line, a gain of about 8.
Moten was the kid Clayton Anders talked about, but so far this kid Yinger has been the one who has proved to be difficult to bring down, and he is only in the 10th grade, so it looks like Boonesboro has a very bright future on the strength of Zach Yinger.
They keep it on the ground. And another 5-yard pickup. This time it's Troy Webb, the wingback, carrying down to the Brunswick 41. Remember, they had a kid, Dankmeyer, who did a great job from that running back position. Looks like Yinger and Webb, they're going to well just pick up where Dankmeyer left off.
You're right.
Year.
Coach Anders thought that they had some good talent at the skill positions. They're just a little young, but he was a huge fan of Chris Dankmeyer. If these kids are as good as him, then they're going to be pretty good.
This is Moten, and the fullback has wrestled to the ground, maybe a yard on the play. So that's the guy they're keying on, is Moten. He hasn't had a whole lot of room, but that's opened up some space for the other running backs, Yinger and Webb.
Well, we got some pretty big kids in that interior of that offensive line, led by 76 John King. He's 246 pounds, so a little bit of size. 56 Joe Haney is 202 pounds, and got some size up there if they can learn how to use it.
3rd down and 4. Malott in motion. Right with a sideline pass to Malott. 1st down at the Brunswick 25-yard line. Mike Aaron again with a stop. So a nice little pass there by Wright to the man in motion.
Well, pretty nice drive being put together by Boonesboro. Chris Wright that time continuing to roll left, and that time caught Malott coming out of the backfield and picks up another 1st down on this drive.
So a gain of about 14 on that pass play. 1st down Warrior. This is Moten again, and 4 or 5 rotors are always around him when he gets his hands on the football.
Some gang tackling to bring down Eddie Moten, and they have been pretty successful in controlling this big guy, but Boonesboro doing a pretty good job with their other skill position players here this evening.
Moten and Webb, juniors, and Yinger a sophomore, so all 3 backs underclassmen. 2nd down and 9. This is Webb again. He gets to the outside, turns the corner. Aaron in on another tackle inside the 10. Another 1st down for Boonesboro with under 3 minutes to play 1st quarter.
Well, another one of the underclassmen, this time Troy Webb's turn, and Boonesboro really just destroying Brunswick at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. Some big gaping holes for the Boonesboro Warriors to navigate.
1st and goal. Yinger, and he's gobbled up from behind. Chris Bush on the stop, and also Tom's helped him out.
Well, things get a little more difficult offensively when you get down towards the red zone, because you just don't have that much area in which to work with. So Brunswick is going to have to try to tighten up defensively here and stop this big Warrior drive.
2nd and goal after no gain. Right on the rollout, the keeper. Touchdown. Chris Wright, the QB, faked the handoff, took it around the left side, and scores from 8 yards out to give Boonesboro a 6-3 lead with 1:51 remaining 1st quarter.
And they made that look pretty simple, Jeff Wachter.
Yes, they did.
Marched right downfield. Other than the one pass play, it was all running, and most of the time they were gobbling up yards, and it finished with the 8-yard TD run by Wright.
A 59-yard drive capped by the Wright 8-yard TD. Wright is the holder, and the kick hits the upright and bounces off, but there is a flag down on the play. Chris Winpigler is the kicker, and we may have to do this one over.
Well, the officials are conferring. It looks like they are going to.
So it's 6-3. No penalty. They wave it off.
So it's just a missed extra point.
So a 59-yard drive. It started with that great kickoff return by Yinger as he went straight ahead and probably would have gotten a lot more yardage on the kickoff had he not run into his own players, some of his blockers. And then from there, they just steamrolled through the Brunswick defense, pretty much unstoppable on that drive were the Warriors.
And here's a look at the TD gallop by Wright. And again, he's really into the end zone before he's even touched by a Railroader defender. So some big holes, and they really got, looks like they've got Brunswick a little confused defensively. At least they did on that particular drive. Very sharp looking drive that time by the Warriors for the 6 points.
And the Raiders defense was great last week. They only gave up 6 points, and as we've talked about a couple of times, it was only a 26-yard drive after a Brunswick fumble.
Well, special teams was good to the Railers earlier this evening. Let's see if it mightn't be good to them again.
This is Nathan Himes. Kicks it deep. Alan Weber to the middle of the field and down at about the 20-yard line. So the Raiders will have it just across their own 20 with 1:44 remaining first quarter. On their last drive, they scored a field goal.
Alan Weber gets a lot of touches on this field, Jeff, and even running back kicks, but good kick coverage that time by Boonesboro. They had a lot of defenders down early on Weber.
Nowhere for Weber to go when he went back to the middle of the field. Marcus Smith under center. This is Fissner, and he's grabbed around the ankles by Ketzel. Looked like Fissner might have some room there, but Ketzel had him low after about a 6-yard gain.
Well, that's the second time Ketzel's really made up some ground quickly to bring down Carl Fissner. That's a good play for the Railroaders there. That quick opener to Carl. He's a strong kid and you know, pretty quick off the mark. And if they can bust through there, Fissner's going to pick up some good solid yards between the tackles all night.
A couple of receivers to the left side for the Raiders this time. Smith lofts the pass for French. Same play they tried when they were down near the end zone, and a little bit overthrown there by Smith, but good coverage by Boonesboro as well.
Well, yeah, pretty good coverage by Boonesboro. That ball looked a little closer to the Warrior defender than it did to number 39, Matt French. Let's watch it again. Kind of a timing play, and two-step drop. Smith goes back and lofts the ball, trying to hit French going down the sideline on a streak, but not able to do it on that play.
Yeah, Winpigler was right there with him. Third down at about 3.5. Mike Aaron gets to the 30, and he'll come up about a yard short of a first down. The officials will stop the clock with 50.7 seconds, and it depends on where they spot it. They will measure as Aaron gained about 3 yards.
Going to be close. Let's see. Depends where they spotted it. You can watch along with us. The chain gang coming out. And Jeff Walker is
short.
In mid-season form calling that one, baby. 6 inches short. And the Walkman said from the get-go, no first down.
Very close. So we'll see what the Raiders do here. Do they risk it with half a foot to go, or do they punt it away? Fourth down.
Looks like they're going to kick it away as the punter's coming into the game. Doug King.
So King got shaken up on the last punt as the Warriors were called for roughing the kicker. That helped the Raiders score their 3 points. Because instead of Boonesboro having the football, the Raiders got it back on the penalty. Short kick, but it does take a Brunswick roll, and it'll be down at the 35. So a 35-yard punt by King, and the Warriors offense is back on the field.
Old saying in passing is not rotation but location, and I guess we could use that same sort of expression for the punt. Not so much the beautiful spiral, but excellent location as it bounded up the field for the Railers that time. There's Coach Mitchell patrolling the sidelines.
He's in his 11th season with a 53-54 record, including last week's game. Ball on the ground. And Boonesboro has maintained possession. And that should be the last play of the first quarter as the clock is winding down. 6-3, Boonesboro has the lead. The Rotors with a field goal. Chris Wright of Boonesboro with an 8-yard touchdown run. After one, Boonesboro leads it by 3.
One day these rats were playing in the woods. Wanted some matches and that's no good. So if the gorgeous force is what you desire, don't play with matches, don't play with fire. Yeah.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Fire.
Join host Jake Holmes as he interviews local sports personalities, coaches, and athletes on Sidelines every Thursday night at 5 and 7:30. Check listings for other days and times.
Jeff Walker and Jake Holmes back. Start of the second quarter. Boonesboro with the football. Yinger out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 13 yards for the junior Yinger. Sophomore Yinger, excuse me.
Has he picked up less than 10 yards tonight on any one carry? I think this kid, I don't know what his statistics were in the first quarter, and you tack that on to whatever they were, but he is having a monster game here for Boonesboro.
He needs a break. He's out of the game. Webb in motion. Webb, the wingback, gets the carry. Aaron couldn't chase him down, and French trips him up. And not before he's well into Brunswick territory. See where they spot it. It's going to be inside the 35. Another first down run. It'll be marked at about the 32-yard line.
Well, I don't know what Clayton Anders told the Warriors this week, but whatever it was, they paid attention because they are flat out taking it to the Railers right now. They are playing some smash mouth football extraordinaire.
21-yard gain by Webb on that play. And Boonesboro's just dominated the line of scrimmage, Jay, both offensively and defensively. This is Yinger. He's got room to roll. Yinger pushed out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Danny Baugher made the saving tackle.
You're talking about the line play. We may have a flag down on this play, Jeff. Let's see if it maybe comes back. But once again, here is Yinger. And there's nobody there in a red shirt, as you can see. I mean, they are just blown away. And then Yinger, good speed to the outside. Does the rest on his own. Flag, though, I think is going to go against the Warriors, so you can wipe this one off and bring it back.
Chad Kerr was the guy who made that saving tackle, but it doesn't matter. Holding against Boonesboro.
That might be why there was no apparent Brunswick defenders in the play that time, because they were being held. So
that moves it back to the 40. It'll be first down and 12. The ball moved back from the spot of the foul. Fake by Wright. He's being rushed. And right down at the 40. No gain on the play.
Well, Fissner makes some things happen. He had some good penetration that time and forced the quarterback Wright out of the pocket. And then Danny Baugher was able to bring him down. But that time, a little more aggressive play defensively on the part of the Railroaders to force Wright out of this rhythm that he's been in, and it's been a good one.
Second down and 12. Wright looks to throw. He lofts it deep, looking for Ketzel. Intercepted by French. So Brunswick will have it at the 16-yard line. Matt French with the INT.
Well, Matt French had a pretty good game here this evening already with the long punt return and now the interception. This is a pass that Clayton Anders, I'm sure, wishes that Chris Wright would not have thrown. He was going to number 84, Ketzel all the way, and great positioning that time by French. Ball thrown closer to Matt than it was to Ketzel.
So Brunswick starts its offense once again.
We'll see if this maybe wakes up the Railroaders.
Mike Aaron. And not much room for Aaron as he's stopped by big number 74, Jeremiah Weddle, the 6'1 senior. A gain of 2.
Well, Jeremiah, one of the 2 returning defensive ends for the Warriors. Kevin Bigelow, the other. They've got half their linebackers back in Yinger and Justin Maloff, and good secondary in Webb and Moten. So they got a pretty good defense in Boonesboro, as the Railers have found out here tonight.
Aaron pushed back again. Weddle with the big hit along with Ketzel.
Well, Brunswick has just not been able to do much offensively here in the first period and here in the opening minutes of the second quarter.
Well, like the offensive line for Boonesboro, their defensive line just dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they really
That's been the difference.
They're winning it up front, and that's where it starts. If you don't block well, you're not going to run the ball too well. And so far this evening, Warriors have very much won that line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 8 from the 18-yard line. Big rush. Screen pass. This is Aaron. And it's incomplete. So Brunswick will have a 4th down. Will probably have to punt.
Are they going to call that incomplete, or are they going to say he was down?
Complete.
Maybe he was down when he caught the ball.
Yeah, so they actually lost about 7 yards.
Yeah, if that was the case. So
his knee hit the ground.
Let's watch it again. If your knee touches, you are down, and clearly his knee was down on the ground, his being Mike Aaron. So Railers have to punt.
Owens with the kick. Himes and Yinger with some confusion, so it takes a Brunswick roll into Boonesboro territory, and they'll down it at the 48.
Well, I'll tell you, the Warriors kind of casual that time. I thought maybe it may have touched one of them, but the official right there.
So a 42-yard punt by Owens.
Get him out of the hole.
Hey, he's kicked for 77 yards on the last 2 punts.
Well, the Railers came up pretty big on that last series, Jeff, with the interception, and it looks like they may have to do something again here big defensively to start getting momentum going their way. Thus far, the offense has not been able to get on track.
I wonder if Doug King was hurt, the punter who was roughed, and he didn't kick that time. He did kick since the roughing the kicker penalty, but that time it was Owens with a booming kick. So the last 2 punts by the Raiders, 77 yards total, near a 40-yard average. So no gain on 1st down for the Warriors.
Well, they've done a good job of checking Eddie Moten, the kid that we had talked about in the pregame, but it's the other backs, the other young stallions for this team, Yinger and Troy Webb, who have really done much of the damage tonight against the Mark Mitchell's Brunswick Railroaders.
2nd down. Yinger around the right corner. What a collision as he ran into number 15, Wayne Toms, in Brunswick territory. A gain of about 6 yards.
I'll tell you what, Wayne Toms, not a real big kid, 5'8", 140 pounds, but got a heart of gold, and he stood tall that time against Yinger. Put his head down. Let's watch it again. This is another nicely designed play, as you see Boonesboro with a number of blockers downfield. But, wow, big time hit by Wayne Toms and Zach Yinger.
3rd down and 4. The fake. Wright's pass incomplete. It was intended for Justin Malott.
Well, Malott was open, Walker. He just lost his feet. So another pretty well-designed play by Boonesboro, but just not able to connect.
4th down and 4. So we'll see if they punt or go for it. Wright's still on the field.
Well, do they play field position or do they gamble a little bit? I don't know. Coach
46.
Coach Andrews probably thinking, you know, Brunswick's not been able to do much defense or offensively here tonight, so maybe this is worth a shot, and that apparently is what he's going to do. In the shotgun.
Shotgun with...
oh, no, they got a punt.
Oh, yeah, that's a
there.
punt.
What are they going to do?
A shotgun with a safety valve.
They're going to punt.
They're not going to get it off. A penalty marker before the play's inception. Delay of game, so a little bit more room for Boonesboro.
Well, if there was any question in the decision, I think that's been answered now. They'll certainly going to punt.
No doubt about it now. With the ball being moved back into Boonesboro territory at the 49. The 5-yard penalty.
Of course, punt return is... Sorry, Jeff, punt return has been the best offensive play for Brunswick here this evening, so maybe they can get another one here.
4th and 9 from the 49. Malott is the punter. And a pretty nice kick. This is French. And nowhere to go for French, so the Boonesboro Warriors not allowing any room up the middle on the punt return, forcing French to the outside, and there was nothing doing there. So the field position battle has been won by the Warriors.
See Matt French doing a nice job of, there's a good block by somebody. Who was that? Let's credit that block for number 5, Mike Beachley, but great kick coverage by the Warriors. Wouldn't allow Beach to do anything, or French to do anything.
Brunswick with the ball at the 23. Out to the 25 goes James May. So the Rotors trying a lot of different running backs here tonight, trying to get a spark as they trail 6-3, 6:49 remaining. But, you know, despite the domination we've talked about on the lines, it's only a 3-point game.
Well, that's the good news if you're a Brunswick fan. They have not played particularly well here tonight, but yet only find themselves trailing by 3 points. So a lot of game to go, and they just need to figure out a way to start getting this ball moving offensively.
2nd down and 8, option play. Smith pitches to the outside, and Mike Aaron slammed to the turf by Malott out at the 30-yard line. He'll be about 3 yards shy of a first down.
There was a nice catch that time by Michael Aaron on that toss from Marcus Smith. He was in a position there. Let's watch it again. This is really a forward pass. It's not a lateral.
Shovel pass.
Yeah, and I think that was a very nice effort on the part of Mike Aaron to come up with that ball, because there were a lot of Boonesboro Warriors right around where he was trying to catch it.
3rd down and about 3.5. Smith with the handoff. Again, not a lot of room. That time it was Lee Sigler. And he's going to be short of the first down. He picked up about 2, so it'll be 4th down and maybe a yard.
Watch it again. Lee Sigler, a new ball carrier in the game, Mark Mitchell trying to shake things up on this series with some new kids in there. He's going to get a measure, Jeff, but
looks like it's going to be about a yard short, maybe a little less.
Well, you were right on the button before. Let's see how you do this time. Uh-oh.
Oh, my golly.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
They got it. Just enough. Even fooled the expert.
Well, if you look across at the sticks on the sideline, it doesn't look like he's even close.
Yeah, it's kind of an inexact science sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But fortunately for that guy in your picture there, Mark Mitchell is...
But the official sticks say it's a first down.
That's right.
Nothing doing there by James May. Weddle made the stop for Boonesboro. Clock winding down. 5:15 remaining in the half. 6-3. Boonesboro leads.
Once again, good penetration on the point of attack by the Boonesboro Warriors. They have played very strong in that line tonight. That big guy there, number 70, Steve Weaver, has been a load. 269 pounds, only a junior.
Wow.
And taking up some space inside at that nose guard defensive tackle position.
That's been tough to penetrate that area for the Brunswick runners. Weber in motion, whistles before the play got started. maybe delay of game. And that'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be second down and about 16 now from the 27.
Well, makes a tough down and distance more tough with the tacking on the additional 5 yards. Well, what kind of tricks Coach Mitchell has in his bag, but maybe time to start thinking about them.
Whistles again before the play started.
I guess one might be against Boonesboro, or we're not going to have a flag. Let's see what happens.
Something about number 44, it looked like, maybe with a substitution or something.
They're going across the field now to talk to. Oh, no, they're not. I guess. Well, your guess is as good as mine.
Well, no flag, no lost yardage. Still 2nd and 16.
No harm, no foul, as they say.
Smith with time, drills the pass to Weber, and he's down right there. Weber at the 33-yard line. Pickup of 6, so he's back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10.
I thought this ball was tipped, but just a bad angle here I'm looking at. But nice catch by Allen. Too bad that he wasn't able to keep his balance and catching that ball, because he could have picked up a few more yards. Still sets up a 3rd and passing situation for Marcus Smith and the Railers.
Fissner straight ahead for 5. We'll set up 4th down and about 5 to go at the 38-yard line of Brunswick.
I think the Railers hoping to catch Boonesboro napping on that play. They've gained some pretty positive yards with that run up the middle by Carl Hill early on, but only picked up 5 of the 10 they needed.
Chris Owens is in punt formation. Yinger back deep with Himes for Boonesboro. And again, they get good pressure. Fissner.
A nice kick.
Kept him away from the punter. And it'll roll to the 26-yard line. A 36-yard punt by Owens. He's done a nice job substituting for Doug King.
Yeah, that's a great kick that time. You talk about the pretty spiral on the ball. A very effective kick. Brunswick needed that.
They're averaging about 36, 37 yards a punt.
Well, I think it's one of the reasons you were saying before, Jeff, despite the fact that Boonesboro was sort of dominating play, they're only up by 3, and I think it's primarily because of the good punting by the Railers here tonight. It sort of helped them win the battle of field position.
3:21 remaining until the intermission. Himes in motion. This is Malott. Malott tripped up at the 33. Good yardage. Gain of 6.
Well, Boonesboro shuttles these backs in and out. Justin Malott and Zach Yinger and Troy Webb. Of course, Moten's in there most of the time, but it's just a solid running play that time by Justin Malott.
Fumble. Wright picked it up, and the whistle's blow. Play is stopped as there was a little bit of trouble with the exchange from the center and the quarterback. Penalty marker, illegal motion. Troy Webb was the motion man, so a pre-snap penalty for the Warriors.
Well, that takes away much of that positive yardage that Malott gained on the first down, so.
It's going to make it second down and about 8. There's Mitchell, the 11th year coach.
Goal is to get back to Bird. That's what the kids want to do, but as we mentioned in pregame, they can't look too far down the road. They're going to take them one at a time.
Wright with a play fake. Wright wheels it out to Malott. It's completed. And then he's taken down by number 84, Chad Kerr. And that's enough for a first down.
That's the second time they've run that play tonight. They have enjoyed good success with Wright just getting the ball out of the backfield to Malott. And Justin all by himself pulls that one in.
To the 39-yard line. First down, Warriors. Webb in motion again. Webb gets the carry. Weber had him way behind the line of scrimmage. And Webb is piled up at the 45-yard line. A pickup of about 6.
And Troy Webb ran a long way that time to only pick up 6 yards. Had to really sweep out wide to the right, but finally was able to turn the corner. And when he did, picked up some valuable yards. Here, as you accurately described, Weber sort of pushes him out even further, but he's able to circle the corner there and do a nice spin move to pick up some extra yards.
Yinger, he turns the corner and powers his way out to the 49 for a first down. A gain of about 4 yards. Pistner with a stop for Brunswick. Penalty marker down with 1:41 remaining in the half. A lot of flags here in the last few minutes.
Well, we've got a holding call against Boonesboro, so you're going to wipe off what was another fine run by Zach Yinger.
And negates a first down. Holding Warriors.
Brunswick catches a break there as Yinger punishing the Railers again on the ground, but all for naught as the Warriors call for the hold.
It'll be second at about 13. Ball back at the 36, 37-yard line. Ketzel comes out to the left. 1:38 on the clock until the intermission. 6-3 Boonesboro. Himes in motion. Fake. Right going deep. Incomplete. Probably going to be interference. It was intended for Adam Miller. And there was some contact in the secondary by the Rotors.
Well, there's lots of contact. I just wonder how they're going to interpret who initiated it, but let's see which way it goes.
It's going to be interference on someone.
And it's going to go against Brunswick. There were a lot of bodies around this ball and all trying to go. Let's watch it again. And I'm not so sure that
incidental contact.
Well, yeah, I think Chad Kerr was as much run into by the Boonesboro receiver as he was initiating the contact. I'm not.
Yeah, that's Adam Miller, who's 6'6", Jay. What a target he is.
Kind of a tough blow call against the Railers that time. And we got
Pistner got him around the ankles and tripped him up.
Well, we got
another marker.
That's going to be holding again, I believe. Maybe that's why the Warriors have been so successful running the football tonight, Jeff. And now they're catching up to it. Officials are.
Pistner with a great shoestring tackle.
Well, Carl's a nice player, and enjoyed watching him play at Brunswick. He's going to shoot it from his linebacker position again. At the top of your picture, watch him come in knifing through.
Look how quickly he gets in there.
And there's the hold, I guess it's called, against him. And
he still made the tackle.
Yeah, he was still helping to disrupt the play. So a lot of penalties here, as you mentioned, Walk, in the last couple of minutes.
Now the ball back at the 37. They need to get to the Brunswick 40. This is Moten. Maybe 2 for Moten. 1:15 remaining, and the officials stopped the clock. A timeout called by Brunswick. They're hoping to get the ball back, maybe.
Well, Brunswick has done a very nice job keying Mr. Moten this evening, the guy that we had heard about coming into this game that needed some attention, and they've done a good job with him. It's the other running backs who have sort of more than held their own here tonight as you peer into the Boonesboro Warrior huddle. But fortunately for Brunswick, despite all the yards that the other backs have gained, they've not really put a lot of points on the board, and the net is that Brunswick still very much in the game, as you can see in your picture, only down 6-3.
The Rotors got on the board first with a 27-yard field goal by Chris Owens. And then Chris Wright of Boonesboro with A minute 51 left in the first quarter. Ran one in from 8 yards out. The extra point hit the upright. So that's where we stand now. 6-3. No scoring as of yet in the second quarter with a minute 15 remaining until the break. Boonesboro with a second down and 22 to go. They need to get to the Roders 40. Fumble. And Brunswick has it.
Guess who?
Fissner with the recovery at the 30-yard line of Boonesboro. So Fissner comes up with another huge play.
My main man, Carl Fissner, is in the right place at the right time. He went after that ball while it was laying there. Let's watch it again.
He found a way to get to it.
Well, the ball's just bouncing around. Watch Carl dive for this over top of one of the defenders. It just bounces right on that ball. Great play by.
Is that what you should call a nose for the football?
Yeah, absolutely. A nose dive for the football that time. Great play by Fissner. Let's see if the Railers can take advantage of this now. I got plenty of time to get on the board.
Just outside the 30 of Boonesboro. Marcus Smith, the QB. They're going to the air. Smith fires. Intercepted. So the drive fizzles already. Malott with the pick.
They're going to say
Boonesboro, but wait.
They're going to say the ball hit the turf, Jeff.
Hit the turf first, okay.
Malott can't believe it. This ball is rifled by Marcus Smith. Let's watch it. It's tipped. And I think that's a pretty good call by the official. At least it's a good call for Brunswick, isn't it?
Yeah, great call for Brunswick. What a break. Malott thought he had the pick.
Like the confidence in Smith's throw that time, though.
He'll do it again, looking for Fissner. Just overthrown. Fissner had 6. That would have been about 2 yards shorter. But a nice arm by Smith.
Well, Marcus didn't play football last year after 2 years ago playing quarterback for this team, and he just doesn't connect with Carl Fissner, as you described, Jeffrey. Carl was in the open. He had gotten behind a defender, but Marcus just not able to catch up to him.
Fissner's been the main man on defense. Now they're trying to get the ball to him offensively.
He's a terrific all-around player. He can do a lot worse than get the ball to him.
3rd down and 10. Mike Aaron, maybe a yard on the play. Ketzel, and they're on the stop along with 2 others. Timeout. 47 seconds remaining, and the Roders will talk about things.
Well, this would be a long field goal attempt. Walk about 30, 37, 47
yards.
Yeah, field goal attempt. I don't know if Chris Owens has that kind of leg or not. I guess.
Well, the last one, the 27-yarder, he could have made from 37 maybe.
It was close, wasn't it? You know, it carried a good, looked like a good 10 yards past the upright. So
well, what do you do here? 4th and 9, only 47 seconds left, and
well, it looks like
they've burned some timeouts.
Yeah, well, they've taken their